I got all these like little little bottles. Water. I'm just gonna yeet through them really quickly. Gotta empty my bottle thing pretty soon. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going on this. So now we're starting to get to the streams here. So we're just gonna go through them. What did I? Okay, we're gonna start building some stuff today. Where's my little bike scene? There's my little bike scene. It's fine. Remember my cut. What's up, Ruby? Um, just editing. So I've grabbed all the live streams that I want to use for the video, and I laid them out in order on my timeline here, and now I'm just going through and cutting fat because we have, what was it? Yeah, now we're sitting at 28 hours of. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, I've cut a lot out. So we're at, yeah, just over 24 hours of footage to cut through still. It was over 30 hours. um, I think it was something like that. So I'm going through cutting all this, just trying to get through the fat, trying to get through it, and yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, there's actually way more than that. I calculated there was about 60 hours of live stream footage, but I didn't download all of them because a lot of the live stream stuff was just like the pre-planning stage and just talking about it and talking about the packaging and stuff like that. And then a lot of it now is like a lot of the editing stuff that obviously is not going to go into the video. So, um, but it was over 30 hours of, and we've already cut out like 6 hours, which is nice. This whole part I'll probably just like I'll probably just speed through all this. None of this matters. None of this matters. We can skip through all this. This is all kind of good build stuff, but most of it I will be cutting out. That's a good little clip there. And then I will lift from storyline. What is that? Command Option up. Nice. What's the most footage you've had to trim for a video? Definitely this one. Definitely this one. By a long shot. And so I'm actually doing a few things differently. I've never once taken all the live streams, downloaded them, and put them in a... The reason I'm doing... So, normally when I'm working on my videos, I build a script. And then I take the footage that fits the script. Because usually when I'm building stuff, the actual timeline of events is kind of boring. And I don't really need to focus on it at all. And then I can just think about, okay, what's the best way to describe how I built this thing? But this one, what I want to do with this video is I really want to focus on the key moments. I really want to focus on like less on like the specific engineering issues and more on just like the journey of it. I want this to be much more like personal thing, a more character development type of video and less of a specifically just an engineering video. There's going to be a lot of engineering in it, of course, but the cool thing is after kind of going through the footage, I actually built this whole timeline thing, and I realized that there's so many different things going on at different times in this video, and that's great because if you think about like a really good TV show, they often have multiple different timelines happening at once. And it's a really good way to, you know, have something happen, then cliffhanger, and then jump into a different timeline. And so it's a great way to, you know, create retention, make people stick around, want to actually see what's going on while developing the story. Instead of, because, you know, if you have just a single story arc, every time something happens and then there's a completion of that story, then that's an opportunity for people to go, okay, I'm satisfied now, I can leave. But having all these different things happening at once will create a better retention. And normally I have to try and figure out how to do that after the fact, but in this case that just happened kind of naturally, and it's such a complicated storyline that I was trying to build the normal way I would make a video. I was trying to build a script and build a whole timeline that made it as interesting as possible, but it was just unbelievably complicated because I don't even remember what happened a month ago, 6 weeks ago. I don't remember what's going on. So instead, what I've done is I've just put the direct exact timeline of what went down over the last 2 months onto my storyline here, and we're just going to use that as the storyline because it's already complicated enough. There's so much going on. And then yeah, and now I'm just cutting out the fat, and we're going to try it this way. It's going to be a much more authentic video as a result, which I think is going to be better anyways. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, like this is kind of the thing. I want to basically right now my goal is to cut out the stuff where I'm doing nothing. So obviously here's maybe interesting. I was trying to use the tube, and then I realized the tube wouldn't work. And then I spent so long looking for tools. And that's what we're going to cut out. We don't need to see me looking for tools this whole time. Like I spent this whole time looking for a knife. This is one of my favorite parts of the video, I think, where I say sorry to the wheel. I don't know why I like that so much. What up, Aaron? Wonder how that will perform compared to usual. That's what I'm wondering too, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. Um, I'm still going to include. It's not going to be just straight up these shots. I'm still going to include. I think it's going to be actually a lot better than my normal video. Um, I'm still going to include some explanations, some like engineering concepts in there, but it's definitely going to be a lot more authentic. Oh, that's so annoying. I spent a while looking for hammers. I remember specifically having to go inside and borrow a hammer from my mother-in-law. There's a universe in which he lives even closer to the USA border and just straight up sends the mice over in retaliation of India's fostering a perfect administration of the tariffs. Yeah, the tariff situation's a little bit concerning. Yay! Wait. Oh, that's so soon. Holy cow, this is loud. Okay, see like that. Holy. That's a busy day. When what were 99 cents? Oh, there's a universe where gas prices are still. Oh. You know what's crazy? 99. I remember when they were 99 cents per liter here, and I was like, that 99 cents per liter was high. I remember it used to be like, 60 something cents. And then I remember 99 cents going like, oh my gosh, it's going to hit $1. I was pretty young though. I didn't really understand what that meant, but oh my gosh, if we had under $1 If we had under $1 gas. There was a point in like 2016 where it went under $1 for gas. Now it's like $2 a liter here. Can you imagine that? $2 a liter here. Oh my gosh, 99 cents a gallon. Oh, Jesus. And back then, I think the Canadian dollar was at least on par, if not higher than the American dollar. There was a period where the Canadian dollar was higher and everybody was going down to the States to shop because it was like, oh, because the prices were cheaper and the Canadian dollar was stronger for whatever reason. And now it's like Canadian dollar is so weak and everything is so expensive. Yeah, don't ask me. I have no idea. I know you're not actually asking me, but I was so happy back here. I was so happy. Things are so easy back then. Everything was just working. I know. Every emotion? Has it been every emotion? I don't. Oh yeah, fear. There's definitely been some fear. You could keep a whole library of React memes of just your face. Okay, so here's my plan today. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh my god. Wait, I don't know now. So when we started this, we had over 30 hours of footage. We've already cut it down to. We're already at 18 out. Wait, really? That doesn't make sense. Something's wrong. Oh no, no. We're still above 24 hours. Um, we're at 24 hours and 18 minutes. Um, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm just basically every chance I get, I'm gonna come to my computer and just chop away and just chop away and just chop away, chip away at this like this is some big giant piece of granite and I'm creating some thing out of granite. And then what we'll do is every day we come and do a bit of editing and we'll just keep chipping away at it. And so my goal right now is I want to try and get through this whole thing today. Knock this down. Like if we can knock this down to 12 hours of footage, that'd be great. And to be fair, I'm leaving a lot of stuff in that I really don't think I need to leave in, but I want it to just be there because I want the footage that I can potentially crush down into like a sped up footage. So I don't want to get rid of it, and that's obviously those are going to be long chunks. Just give me 1 second. Those are going to be long. Okay. Yeah, so those are gonna be long chunks that we're gonna keep but eventually I'll start contracting them and stuff so that we'll get We'll get through everything. We'll get through everything. We're just gonna go fast. We're just gonna go fast. Am I saying anything important here? Okay, yeah, I think I like this. I think all I need is... I don't know if that's necessarily the right thing, but that's okay. What am I saying here? I don't need any of that. I also don't think I need any of this because I already did this. And nothing new happened here. Okay, wait. So I'm going to get rid of all this. I don't need any of this because I just showed this. Don't need to show it twice. I don't think I need any of this. Oh yeah, this was also part of the year where my allergies were killing me. There it is. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. This is all repeating. This is all the exact same, so we can cut this. I love that. I love when I can just get through stuff. Oh yeah, and then I spent about an hour on this one bolt or nut, not being able to make it work. So that was thrilling. Nobody cares. Okay. Boom. Oh, we're down to 23 hours. Final Cut has been showing the same image on stream for a while. Oh. Sorry. Give me 1 second. That's dumb. That's dumb of me. There we go. I always have to restart. I forgot to do it though.
Okay. It's hot today. Oh, I was just weed whacking outside. I'm not for sure. I just found out. And so I finally sell this bad boy. Also kind of thinking about whether or not I wanted to continue on with this idea, or if I want to use this rocket that's into the thing, or if I want to hold it down. So my goal is to get the frames caves in. Things are yes. All the time I want to use drawer size. So we got 2 of these. So I'm thinking. Got a bunch of these drawer slides, and frankly, like a lot of these are trash. Like these are trash. I used these on something else, and it didn't work, and it's kind of trash now. So I'm thinking just screw this on. The only thing is, this wood is cracked throughout.
Oh, this stream is so bad too. Just go with that.
Okay. So now this can mount on a frame of my chair.
Me? Thank you.
And it has lots of sliding room. We're not going to use most of this sliding room. That's okay. For the bottom. The frame for the bottom. So now this can. I'm going to use most of this sliding room. That's okay.
Okay. Boom. Wait, this one's actually really this stream is really.
This stream crashed. That's okay. We're back. So this is the thing I'm trying to build today. We built this top piece. So this is the thing I'm trying to build today. We built this top piece with that, and we have the drawer slide on there. So I just need to build a frame. I did just find out I have to go grab some material from a friend, so I'm gonna go do that in a little bit. I just want to update everybody that my stream died. So I'm gonna probably leave in like 20 minutes. From a friend, so I did just find out I have to on there, so I just need to build a frame.
Boom. Don't need any of that.
But I just kind of wanted to start
Jeffception.
this simple. I'm trying to think about the way to do it with the least amount of material possible. Man. What up, man, Brad? Just a quick stream for me right now. I gotta go grab something in a few minutes. What up, banana bread? Once I finish grabbing that stuff, but kind of came at a weird time. So, but I'm gonna work on building the frame. So, this is gonna be the bottom one. I've added This is gonna be the bottom.
Wait, did I?
I'll be back once I.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be the bottom one. I've added a drawer slide, so this can slide back and forth, so I can adjust things and like it can compensate with the cable stretching and retracting throughout seasons. Super simple. Now I'm building. I'm about to build this piece here. So we built this top part. Now we're just building this frame thing. I want to do this as like.
Oh, I can get rid of all this.
So this is the thing I'm trying to build.
I think I can literally go.
Wait, what day is it today? Monday?
I can get rid of all of this.
To do it with the lead. This is going to be the bottom one. I've added a drawer slide, so this can slide back and forth, so I can adjust.
Boom, doing it.
Things and like it can compensate with the cable stretching and retracting throughout seasons. Super simple. Now I'm building. I'm about to build this piece here. So we built this top part. Now we're just building this frame thing. I want to do this as like simply as possible. Really, all I need to do is make sure there's gonna be tension pulling on it this way. So I probably have to put a diagonal crossbeam there. I'm thinking, and then yeah, just a top piece, bottom piece, and two uprights. And this will be 4 feet. 4 feet, probably 2 feet, right? Oh, we had that at 3 feet. Well, I think I'm gonna do it. I might do it at 2 feet just because that's like a lot less material. Because then I can do that with 2 pieces. We'll see.
None of this is going in the video, but.
I got some stuff outside. So grab those. Then we'll start cutting them down. Yeah, I do 4-foot sections. Cutting them down. Down.
I love that. That's amazing. I don't need any of this.
So realistically, like, the amount of expansion we're going to have to deal with down here is like a few inches. So only like that much. Yeah, it's going to be a maximum of like that much expansion. So really minimal. And then I just need to make sure that on this side, I wonder if it's worth turning.
None of this matters.
Slide is a little bit wobbly. In my model with the pins, the only difference is I'm using a drawer slide because I'm lazy, but it can stretch. And realistically, we're talking 6 to 8 inches maximum, even though this is a 24-inch drawer slide. That will work. I'm just wondering if it makes sense instead of doing. I think I might go ahead and do.
None of this matters.
Right, I'm going for it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm just going for it. Banana bread, I'm going for it.
I don't need any of this. Yeah, we can just start from here, basically.
Those, and we'll start cutting them down. We can basically do this, like that, at a nice little angle.
Gotta do something. Shit.
And then another one there.
Why you want to leave
And then I'll hug the hill too. Yeah, exactly. So the extended mode will be the farthest back, and then contracted mode will be the farthest in. I see what you're saying now, though. Let me grab another one. Yo, Rosenberg. What ski? No measuring. No measuring for this guy. Better fight Atlas or measure all. Go by eye. Trying to stay as close to same as possible. I really don't care about the vertical. So you see them pop up on mound. Okay, works for me. That works so good for me. Let's start anyway. Cut my through. Hastily. I kind of like that position, like when free release, I try to use so meticulous. And when building outlet, it's like release, refine process all the time. Thanks, Rosenberg.
We must. I agree. I agree.
Okay, and again, trans guy here. Extra skills. Keep in mind, there's going to be tension force in one direction. So I think something like that will work. I'm just over it because it's wrong. Let's do it.
The youths. Youths.
Here. Okay, let's go. Who cares? Anyway. Okay, I'm just trying something out because OBS keeps crashing. I have to figure out my whole chat situation here. So, I don't know if we're live right now. Oh, it looks like we are. I don't know how to change anything about this. Okay, here we go. Great.
Obviously, none of this is.
There goes the chat situation as well. Okay, looks like we're pausing chats here. Very confused. That's okay. This looks like it works.
That's okay. I guess we're gonna deal with that. I can see the chat on my phone too. Anyways, this is all a roundabout.
We're gonna try this out today because OBS keeps crashing and it's driving me crazy every time. Every time it crashes, I have to redo all of my authentication and stuff, and it takes me like 10 minutes every time. So, we're gonna not worry about that right now. What I am gonna worry about is finishing building these frames. So we built this one, right? And it's got the sliding thing on a drawer slide. So that's quite nice. Now I've decided, for the meantime, I'm not going to. I'm gonna try and find a motor somewhere else. A slower one than the drill, I think. I can use the drill like temporarily, but I'm gonna put this regular sprocket back on the main drag wheel here because
all this is dumb.
Okay. My early. On here, so
All this is unnecessary. This is great.
there is.
I don't need people seeing me mess around with the chain at all.
Iser, where we are at for now, so.
So we can go like this. Boom! See, we've already knocked out like quite a few hours.
Luckily, I think I've got quite a bit of shade where we are at for now, so should have gotten up earlier. Yeah, it's my wife is a very, very early riser. I wish I was more like that, but it's like my internal clock is like a little bit longer than it should be, and so if
If you've never seen that movie, it's older but iconic. My cousin Vinny. I think I have. I don't remember it though.
if left unchecked, I'll just so this is the spot. You can see right here, right there. That's a footing. I will just so this is the spot. You can see right here, right there. That's a footing. That's kind of where the main bow wheel's gonna be, and we're right by that's the chicken coop right there, so they're gonna be noisy. And then there's another foot to essentially build our main structure, and I'm gonna do it like 6 feet tall or so. So I'm just gonna kind of grab wood, put it in place, and see what we can come up with. Everyday music pushes people late. Yeah, totally. That's what it feels like. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab lumber. I'm gonna grab my nail gun. I'm gonna grab my circular saw, and we're just gonna slap this together. Let's see what happens.
Okay, obviously none of that.
Yeah.
Okay, love that. Love when I can just cut out big chunks.
In the saw. It was where it's supposed to be, which is where I often lose things. What up, boat? Chikes are making noise. They're gonna make noise a lot. They actually really dislike, or I don't know if they dislike it or they like the sound of power tools, but they will freak out. They will freak out as as I'm using them. So I'm sitting on a 2x6 right now. These footings have a little bracket for 2x6s. I have one in there, but that's actually like an old 2x6, so it's like a little bit wider than it should be. So I gotta cut that down a bit. The one I'm sitting on, though, I think is a standard size. So yeah, they would love that, especially in this heat. Something covering their heads. Actually, I'm gonna grab a hair tie because it's hot, and the hair in my face is driving me crazy. Start building. Yeah, I know. Okay, easy. So, little land coast. Check this out. That's the field. That's on your property.
Okay, don't need any of this. Don't need any of this.
A little lightheaded. Which like the Okanagan Lake?
Okay, don't need any of this.
In like decades. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So to start, I'm gonna do a double stack here. Yeah, mosquitoes kind of suck. I don't have a ton of mosquitoes. We still have some. We have a ton of flies though. I do not like flies. So I'm just gonna kind of shave off a little bit of this board because it's just a tiny bit wide.
None of this matters.
Apologies. I'll
None of this matters. None of this matters. I think I'll just time-lapse this really fast and just have some voiceover.
Okay, so let me just
What am I saying?
angle. The heat's getting my brain. How'd you wear them? They are gossipers. Okay, so let me just explain the plan here because I'm sort of flying by the seat of my underpants here. So I need like a horizontal piece like this, but up high, where I can attach my bow wheel that's on the sliding mechanism. But I don't necessarily want the bow wheel all the way back here because I have a path that kind of goes down. So I'm thinking about maybe putting the bow wheel like here-ish. I think that's what I'll do. And I'm gonna need some sort of support structures going side to side. But yeah, let's aim to put the bow wheel not quite as far back.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Screws on the switch. Okay, just bring the tank up. There's nothing nice that is. I like that. Boom. That's what I did. Oh, okay. Sweet. Hold on. I'm trying so hard in my head. Yeah. I'm like, I'm trying so hard to plan ahead so I don't have to be in the sun for very long. And like the edge of the shadow's right. The whole structure's just sitting right in the sun. So it's quite, I'm trying to be quite strategic about this.
Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good choir practice.
So I gotta think about the height.
Or have a good
The height of this
trip to choir practice.
how high up I want to reach to hang the mice. Realistically, max height. So like the height of this guy, the height of this guy. Oh, the height of that guy is going to determine. Oh, give me 1 sec. Yeah, let's bring it down. My dad would love that. Okay, give me a few minutes here, folks. Sorry, I'm just gonna go inside for a second, and I'll be right back. I'll cool down, get some fresh water and everything like.
Okay, this is great. This is a good opportunity to just cut out the fat.
Oh, flash cleansing. Get out of here. Okay. So I need cold water. I cleanse them. So I need a cross beam, and then I'll do a diag. I need a cross beam that goes across, and a diagonal that goes. It's so hard to point my finger to what I want to do. A cross beam that goes, or a diagonal that goes across like that to provide support, and I'll probably need some angled ones, so there's none of the flappiness. I do have one other footing down there that I can
Utes. Dem Utes.
and that might be enough. Actually, I'll probably just do that because that'll be easier. I might grab a level. No, we're going jank. We're doing this. Trying to workshop some catchphrases. So. No, we're going jank. We're doing this. We're doing this by eye, Captain. We're doing this by eye, Captain. I'm thinking that could be like a catchphrase. Trying to workshop some catchphrases. So I think. He's a lot. Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, actually. What's it called?
Yeah, I'm just killing time because I wanted to not be in the heat.
That, folks. If you report a bot for viewership tampering, Twitch responds faster. What do you mean? Twitch responds faster? What do they do in their response? Oh god, okay, one more piece. Gotta find one crossbar. Okay, one more piece. Gotta find one crossbar. One more little scan to really into here. Crossbar. It's the worst. A Minecraft Phantom? I need to know what that sounds like. So I can sound. I think I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna use the new 2x4. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna use the new 2x4. And you can see there.
Cooling vest would be nice.
I'm gonna try and connect that to the downhill with it. Couldn't see. I'll give me a second to say something. Go up. Down the hill a little bit.
And then I was getting a call.
Alright, let's see. Let's see first. I'm gonna get the vertical. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. It looks on me. So I'm trying to take the wall now. This room, this post.
It is a chicken sound? Okay, good to know. Good to know.
They sound very charming. My mother and sister. My sister's an award-winning hairstylist. And my mother's a very adorable little Chinese lady. Okay. It's hot.
None of this matters.
If need be. But I'll do that at night. I'll do that at night. Oh, Streamboo, get out of here, yo. I've also made worse looking things. This kind of looks okay. It's definitely embracing the jank. I've made nicer looking things. I've also made worse looking things. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, I'm on the drawer slide, and some screws smash the wheel. And then I go down the side, and then I can break, have some buttons to it, and then pop in the studio, because I'm designing the rollers, and I'm gonna allow cable change direction, or it's also to angle. And then get some more rope. I'll have to tape, and there's more rope. I'm gonna try and bring one down the cable one. See if I can do that. Which is the roll strike for the finish. Well, I'm gonna roll strike is. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go grab a drawer slide. Perma band. You know, I just realized? I was just thinking how, like, if somebody were to come by and see this and be like, what are you building? I would just say, I'm just building a gondola. Oh, thank you, boat. But I have been telling a couple people in town about this gondola and how it's 4 mice. And I just realized one of the guys that I told is a friend of mine whose wife's parents is my neighbor. So we'll see if they ever catch on about this. I didn't even think about that when I was telling them. Okay. Drawer slide. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I hate that gondola also refers to the boat. There's so much gunk in these. But that's kind of good. That means these drawer slides work with a bunch of gunk. It's technically not any closer than my coop is. Again, out of your neighbors are really far away. So, I'm sending my
Trying to keep as much of the talking for now irrelevant.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to kind of experiment with things, and it's okay if it only, if it wears down eventually. Because if this is something I want to maintain and like actually keep going, I'll use get a proper motor eventually. But I just want to do something that's gonna make this work ASAP. So right now this is in the fully retracted state, so like as far that way as possible. My plan for this is that. Oh, I should have done. I'm gonna flip the drawer slide around because I want the drawer slide to be like closed when it's in operation, because that'll be the most stable for this. Because obviously, if it's fully open when it's in operation, there's just like there's nothing it's actually attached to. So I want it to be fully closed when it's in operation. And so when I do eventually do the cable, the plan will be to push this back as far back as possible, wrap the cable on, and then pull it tight. I'll use a jack or something to pull it tight this way. And ideally, by pulling it tight this way, I want the drawer slide to be closed. And right now I have it so that pulling it this way is going to open the drawer slide more. So I'm gonna flip it around again. I'm gonna flip it around. Dang it.
I mean, this is useless footage.
Okay, so I thought about this a lot. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. Didn't know how long it was going to take. I was hoping it wouldn't be very long. We're just over 2 hours since starting the stream, so pretty good, I think, in terms of time. Doesn't look like 2 hours of work to me. It looks a lot less, but the heat definitely played a factor. So now we got to design the rollers. We got to get the.
No, I didn't.
Flatten out.
I didn't. I've talked to them since, but not about this.
I'm gonna go do that. Take a bit of a break. It's the hottest part of the day now, so once I'm done, I will pop into the cottage and we'll do some CAD, which I'm looking forward to because I'll probably take a shower too. So it feels so gross. We're getting close. Perfect. So the timing's good. Yeah, the splice. I'm not sure if I want to splice. Like, I haven't really figured that part out yet. Like, do I kind of get the cable down there and then splice it kind of after the fact once it's sort of laid out, or do I splice it first and just hope I get the length right? That's kind of my concern right now. So I think I'll probably lay it down, get it kind of situated, and then I can mark it and build the splice here, unfortunately, outside. But the sunlight will provide good light. And then, yeah, see if we can get this thing rolling tomorrow. That would be crazy if we can get the cables on and actually have it rolling by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. I gotta go down to my folks' place on Friday, Saturday, so there won't be a stream that day. It would be great if we can get the cable installed before we actually build this thing, or before I go down there. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. It would be great to get the cable installed so that when I come back, it's all just gone and built. And I guess build the motor on or whatever. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah. So yeah, let's take 5. So it's probably gonna be a couple hours. What time are we right now? One. Yeah, so I'll probably be back on like 3, the kind of regular time, which is perfect. We'll cross that bridge via gondola when we get to it. And then yeah, so we'll aim. I'm gonna aim for about 3 o'clock in 2 hours to be back on stream inside the cottage. I gotta put all this. Well, I'm not gonna put. Honestly, not gonna put all this away right now. I'm just gonna leave it out here again. It's not the weather's. It's not gonna rain or anything. So cool. Glad you guys could be here on this early-ish stream. I'll see you guys in a couple hours if you're available. Where we will do some final design work and actually try and get this. I also have to figure out how I'm even gonna mount the rollers to this. It's not gonna be hard, but it's something I haven't thought. Low motorcycles. Yeah, motorcycles. Lots of bikers in this town. It's kind of and old cars. It's kind of like a old car. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in a.
Okay. Well, so that's useless, but I was kind of getting a little bit spacing out there for a second.
Change titles. Zone. Go into that stuff. Okay. I tried
Is there a way to go from 4x speed to 2x speed, for example? J. No, that's incorrect.
Gotta grab some.
Hitting J immediately reverses regardless of the speed it was playing at. Dang, that's annoying.
I will be right back. Just want to get the stream started though.
Okay, great. That's a good way to start a stream. I do that a lot though, so.
You can tell it's real hot because my door won't shut properly anymore. What up, boat? Sorry, I just had to grab some liquids. There's something in my eye. Turns out we're actually getting a storm today, so I had to panic, put everything away just now. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna plug in this microphone so it sounds better. Might get things might drop out. Thank you, boat. Really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Sorry, trying to catch up a few things here. So my wife noticed something. Tell her. I'm pulling up AC. That's a crazy thing. I'm pulling up the portable AC, and last year we had mice. Last year mice moved into ACs, and as I was about to set up, it's so hot I just had to. But I've been because I'm mice and things. I was running out of time to get us out. So I'm doing something with Hunter. What the plan is.
Up the AC.
That's a crazy thing. I'm pulling out the portable AC, and last year we had mice. Last year mice moved into the ACs, and so that's why I'm reluctant to set it up this year. But it's getting so hot, I just had to. But I opened it up and nothing's in there, no sign of mice or anything. Looks pretty clean. So, but I was running out of time to get it all set up because I want to get back on the stream. So just telling her what the plan is.
Kind of a relevant story, but I'm not gonna include it.
It is like humid today, which is really weird for here, but we are getting a storm, so I guess that kind of maths out. That tracks. So I don't really need to wear headphones, but I kind of like it feels more like it when I have headphones on. Okay, so I want to get these gondolas starting to print. I could
That's a great place right there. want to get these gondolas starting to print. Okay, so I want to get these gondolas starting to print. I could do. I don't want to be in here while it's printing ABS because I don't have my ventilation situation sorted out yet. So I'm gonna just print those tonight. Wow, after I leave the cottage, and those will be pretty easy. I'm not concerned about it. So we'll just design those before we go. Got to print something for the sprocket as well. Also gonna be ABS. The gondola is the only thing I'm gonna print out of PLA, so we do that. But then I might have to design something for my parents before I go down. I totally forgot I was gonna do like months ago. I just gotta see if I have the measurements because I think I scanned it last time I was there. And if so, it's just a plug for a pipe. It's super easy. Leaving Friday, so I could do that. Oh, what was that? That sounded crazy. That's the sound that Aaron was wondering sounded like a phantom. Pretty easy. Leaving Friday, so I could do that. Oh, what was that? That sounded crazy. That's the sound. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with. Okay, so I want to get these gondolas starting to print. I could print. Boom. And let's cut all this. Go down. I totally forgot I was going to do like months ago. See, they have this like access hole. I never did that. I still haven't done this. And oh my god, I still haven't done this. I totally forgot about this. I don't know why they don't have a proper cover for this. But I'm just gonna print an ABS cap and call it a day. It's not even flush to the concrete really weird. I didn't do that. Oh, is my is it like kind of laggy the stream right now? Yeah, I do think that every time it's getting stormy. Oh yeah, I can see it dropping. It might drop again in a second. Oh, it's back up. Okay, so let's just my parents' little cover thing. This thing. Their little drain cover. I forgot. They came up and I was supposed to print it, and then they were gonna take it home with them, and then we totally forgot. We forgot. It's not my fault. Let's just start. Let's just try to get this printing because I can start printing this right away. Do I have anything about designing the gondola at all? Oh yeah, I guess all of this was me designing. Yeah, okay. 7 inches wide, I guess. So I might end up moving the design over. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. Everybody forgot, yeah. I'm basically just gonna keep slicing this up and putting it back together. It's an app called Scaniverse. It's kind of janky, and every time I load it into my computer, it's always like order magnitude scale-wise. But you know, on the design or whatever, that's so I just have to figure out what scale to, and I can which probably that I probably like 3 or 4 just hit enter, so I can kind of split out one scale, and then I have like test my computer. Oh. And like cross scanner for really handy. And just split this app up into these things. Probably the way to go. Yeah, it's not for paying. So we're gonna have how much non-scanning? Oh, like I need to be on something like that. Don't want to see photos. Yeah, I got it. But I'll sucker. I don't know if I should name. I think that's crazy actually. Okay, so. Is that too? I'm so excited to be cold tonight. I want to get one of those matches that cools your body. I don't know. Like the part of my body that's all natural is always on fire a lot. That's honestly, no, that's a good at least it has still more and more stuff and less level and less careful. I've had more people like that. They're all daily, but also manage it. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. I'm just trying to split this up until I figure out which pieces fit together. I mean, I'm just gonna skip through all this. I'm sure there's stuff in here that I'm gonna need. Oh, and then okay, yeah, and then we can zone it out, folks. I love it. I can imagine. Right, so I'm trying to figure out. So we're gonna do solid acrylic paints, I think. Oh, yeah, that's what I need to see. I need to see because it fits in HUC. It does. I never did cutting on the HUC, so I know that works. So I'm gonna have to go with my regular card, a square that fits on Spill Lake, and then put it on. Yeah, acrylic square, just have it all on. Just have it all on regular straight up. Setting. We don't need any of this. I'm just gonna use a heat gun. Heat gun. I'm gonna keep all the design parts in for now. We gotta start designing the
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back here. Wow. 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 Where is? Wait, what? Constructing the gondola stations. Oh my gosh. Man.
Got it. Wrap around this 9 times. Which is 225 feet. With the length of the cable figured out, or the length of the path figured out, I was finally able to order 5 cable, which is the easiest part of the start. There's our building stuff.
That was so weird. Where's the shots of? Oh, is it here? Yeah, here. Cut. Fast kitty shrimps. Speedy shrimps. Speedy shrimps replace. Speedy shrimps repair. Speedy shrimps replace.
Okay. So while those two things are printing, we gotta start designing the. They're done. They're basically done. This is basically it. Right? There's a washer there, so washer between there. The only thing I gotta do is add a groove on wheels. And so to that, I want to an 8-inch. Not a lot. Just gonna grab a cable.
I'm just gonna go grab my cable quickly.
Okay, so here's the cable. Now, when I look up
Speedy glass.
model gondola grip,
What's safe light?
this is what like a regular gondola has, and it's got this big metal grippy guy. And then it has these like little ramps, so that the wheels can go over them really smoothly. But then when it goes around the bull wheel, I guess those aren't like necessarily super strongly attached. I don't know. But for such a small
Speedy glass repair. Speedy glass replace.
for such a small little gondola, such a small little cable, I'm struggling to figure out what to use. You know what I mean? Like, what do I use? Model gondola wheels? I don't know what to call this. Model gondola support rollers? What? Yeah, it is. So see how the wheel, like the cable, is big enough? Cable car rollers.
Wait, and it's like windshields and stuff? That's speedy glass. Safe light? Okay, I gotta look this up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I type in safe light and it says speedy glass. Weird. Weird. So that must be the parent company, Safe Light. That's kind of interesting. That's a thing that we learned just now.
Right, so this like guide back. It's probably so he doesn't set slightly out from alignment, and these guide needs to use this large piece of cable for falling that way, and because it sets slightly out, then they'll fall this way. That's kind of like a mill for that though. But this one doesn't have guides. Doesn't have guides. Oh, it doesn't. This is pretty close to a wheel. small, well, relatively small cable, I think like conduit would be so tiny, like definitely be using 3D printed stuff. So that's kind of circle. And like, if you mind, whatever's grabbing onto this, there has to be the wheel. The wheel has to be a little under it, on top of it, and on the side of it. So, what I do?
Oh, give me a second. My dad's calling me here. Yo, what up?
What are you doing?
Just doing some editing. Yeah, doing all right. I'm just trying to get through it now. Still haven't got the gondola fully working, but I haven't worked on it the last couple days because it's been so hot. It's like unbearable outside, so just been doing inside stuff. No, I don't want to. I don't want to until I'm confident I can set them down because I won't know what to do with them otherwise. Don't want to raise them right at my feet, you know. Alrighty.
Alright, I'll let you get back to it.
Sounds good. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So this is all kind of like.
I was thinking, kind of just basically having something that, like a T, have like a T, or I guess yeah, like a T, and then just
I probably won't use this.
two ends of the T.
This is where I'd probably film something
The other thing is
separate
taking an 8-inch piece
to
of
explain
metal
all this.
and grinding a little groove on the edge of it, and then like zap strapping that to this. But I don't know. This is the real challenge, I think. And like, I think a zap strap would work perfectly because a zap strap is really strong, doesn't add anything. But then, like, what does a zap strap attach to is the thing. I'm gonna go look around, see what I got here. Just see those right now. These others are a lot bigger. And I think the size are nice. They're just a lot bigger. Yeah, the interesting thing is, like, when you look at this, like, obviously it's getting away with the bottom of the cable's completely free. Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is, like, when you look at this, like, obviously it's gripping it in a way where the bottom of the cable's completely free, but the top part here is as thick, if not thicker, than the cable itself. So maybe that's part of the secret.
I did try that the first time,
Maybe that's part of the secret.
but it kept coming off.
Yeah, I think they're just, like, cranked down on. And you know what's even crazier about these grips is this one here specifically is designed to unclip from the cable every time it reaches a station. So these grips aren't even like just like, you know, it's one thing if you had a grip where you just, the guy that installed just cranked down super tight on them, but these actually unclip from the cable at every station.
This is definitely made like cable cars seem a lot scarier. Building this whole thing, now I'm like a little less confident about real world cable cars.
Like this. So like I've got two pieces here. These are smaller than an eighth, and they are actually pretty strong. And they kind like I'm thinking like this sort of overlapping situation. This does feel quite stable. And like how thick is this?
I'm gonna just scan through all this.
So that's going to be. I mean, this one, I think we'll probably continue this tomorrow. Because I can do maybe and I'll figure out tomorrow's later. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, oh boy. Yeah, it knows how much it's in there based on how long you use the whole thing. So we'll fully round. So anyways, okay, so there we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this for now.
Okay, we're doing a. Okay, doing a quick one today, mostly because it's a lot. I've been working outside today, so I'm pretty exhausted already. Assembling. I just wanted to assemble the gondola that we printed last night, and mostly we'll be able to see if I missed anything, if I need anything. I'm probably not gonna get the cable on today. I was thinking about that a lot over the last few hours. It's so hot, and there's so much else I gotta do.
I know, it's unbelievable.
I also have a friend that's available all week next week that can help me down the hill. So might wait for that. That might be much smoother, and then I can worry about getting this the gondola done. Assemble the gondola while I got it to see if we need to change anything. So I appreciate the offer of ice. I do have an ice maker, so I might go make some ice shortly here. So got our floor. I printed it real. I printed it. The walls are really thin on this. So there's this kind of really interesting texture on here. This is ABS because I was able to print this while I wasn't in here yesterday. I was able to print this while I wasn't in here yesterday. I don't know if I like this.
Weird.
It's cool. It looks pretty cool, but it just means that it's really thin. But it actually feels pretty solid, so we'll see. Wall pieces came out great. Look how big they are. Well, I'm glad you're here. This looks fantastic. It feels really sturdy. There's a couple weird things. Like there's like a little hole on the side here. It's not a big deal. This I printed out of ABS. It's a little bendier than I wanted it to be. But I can just add some support underneath or just print it a little bit fatter. Not a big deal. So, all that said, I want to test a few things first. So first things first, just grab a screw.
Okay, I think I'll basically keep all of
I'm
this.
gonna have to drill out these. Gone. But yeah, so these little sidebars are gonna be done pretty soon, and then maybe I'll print the little leaf release mechanism. And I guess I should print the hanger bar. Oh yeah, so what I was saying, I got totally sidetracked here. So you know how I have the bull wheel on the frame? Actually, I'm gonna pull up my Z model. Let's pull up the Z model. 1 second, gotta refresh this. Okay, so I was thinking for the actual gondola, I'm not gonna end up doing the cable before I leave because I'm a failure. No, because it's so hot, and my friend is available next week to help me out one of the days. So I'm gonna abuse that situation and get him to come down with me and clear the area more. We're gonna go down with a couple gas-powered weed whackers and just clear it because it is so overgrown down there. And then I'm gonna drive down and bring the bottom. Where'd it go? Wait, okay, there it is. We're gonna drive down and bring the bottom guy down there. I'm also gonna bring, yeah, exactly. I'm also gonna bring a ton of rocks and like concrete, just things that I can weigh this down with, and some big metal spikes that I could drive through this to hold it in place. And then instead of doing, and then I'll walk down, I'll wrap the cable around it. Oh gosh, okay, there we go. And then instead of doing these things right away, I'm just gonna do a crossbar here, so I can get the cable sort of like somewhat taut and in place where it's supposed to be. And instead of splicing the cable right away, I'm just going to do an overlapping joint. And I'll just put that joint somewhere in the middle of the run here. So that way we can test out the different wheel orientations, we can test out a bunch of stuff without actually dedicating to a spliced cable right away. Because I also want to play around with the tensioning and everything like that. And that will let us also test out the different mounting options for the actual gondola without worrying about cutting the cable right away or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do. And so we're just going to do a plain crossbar up here, and same down here. Just a plain crossbar. And I honestly think the cable, like I'll make it rounded or whatever, so the cable will be able to just slide on the crossbar, but then we'll do the wheels properly. Super apparent how much we're going to. I haven't done much modeling, but I have my Centauri carbon printing fuses for a monitor stand for all slides. Yeah, that's honestly like the reason I wanted to do 3D printing was for stuff like that. Like this mic stand, to make it a mic stand instead. Oh, this is loose though. But once you get into the modeling side of things, that is where it gets really crazy. And it's really I've watched a few tutorials, but I'm entirely self-taught on CAD software. The principles are all the same, so it doesn't really. Oh, sorry, my stream is totally dying right now. I'm gonna just wait. Whoa, stream. Okay, so the stream's back now. I think it was rough there for a second. But yeah, CAD software, it's all. You can definitely learn it. Like you don't really need to learn too much to get started. And everything I've learned has been, oh, here's a project I need to do.
I don't really need all this, but I'm going to keep it just in case.
People can complain about that. People won't notice that. Yeah. I'm not. It just seemed like. I will be streaming as much as possible. With is. Wait. What is it referred to? I'm lost now. Also,
Okay, actually, I'm just going to cut this all the way back. I don't even know where that cuts, but...
yes, it's so quick. It just literally doesn't even stick to the bed once you're done printing. It just comes right off. Nice. Alright. I'll pull this one over now. Sure. Yeah, I'll do this. We're bringing you guys home. Maybe as the mouse trap. So we'll set this up at night. There's going to be glass, and nice here. And just a quick look at this part. So this is the actual gondola cable. It's only 3 printed parts for the. Oh yeah, that support. Oh, I'm trying to try.
Wait, where's the shot? Oh, yeah, that happened later. That'll happen later.
It's good to be back. I was at my parents' place for a bit. So while we're just chilling here, I'm just gonna get some designing done.
Actually, maybe I will throw on this footy here. I thought that was it's a cool shot, and having the whole going to my parents' place as part of the story, I think, is maybe not important, but I'm just gonna throw it in there just for some other scenery. Boom. Meh, I don't know.
Yo, well, friends. I'm back to be back. At my parents' place.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah, they're in Burnaby.
So while we're just chilling here, I'm just gonna get some designing done. So while we're just chilling here, I'm just gonna. So I got. It's a long drive to my folks' place, so I spent a lot of time thinking about the actual video, and I got some really fun ideas. So I'm excited to go through those.
Okay, this is all design. All design. I'm not going to worry about this right now because I will probably just really quickly time lapse through all of this.
Pretty common criticism.
I wasn't talking about anything related to the video. I don't, or like
Material.
anything that's good for the video.
Like, start working on. I feel like I just need like a little bit of just like something in my stomach.
I think this is when I had cheese, right?
Okay. Back, feeling little nourished now. Much better. Unjust bubbles.
So stupid.
I actually didn't even realize that this is literally called just bubbles. I didn't know what you were necessarily referring to, but that's very funny. Unjustified waters. Okay, so oh yeah, and so I want to run an idea by you guys.
Hang on. What is going on? Why do I have the old hanger design? That doesn't make sense. No, it does make sense. I just... This
Oh yeah.
doesn't belong here. This is after. So we can cut that out. And that's after as well. Okay. Boom. Sure, we can keep those there. And then let's put this on. Okay. These are great. This is all great. This is all great.
Look at that.
Oh, I've got these twice. Don't know why I got those twice.
Trying to get used to it. Last few days have been insanely hot, and then I've been working outside.
She's a scorcher out today.
I want to kind of like keep the things about it being so hot out in the video because I think that's relevant.
done in the last few. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. So we're gonna continue work on this. It's looking like I'm gonna need to add at least one tower midway through. So I want to kind of get that designed so that we can just build that super quick and then just prop it up where I need it.
Oh, okay. So I need the shot then. Where is that shot? Where?
50. Top one. Down there, that you could see, and just a top one.
Oh, maybe I decided I needed one
This
tower
thing-
before I even.
It feels so strong. And it's not even. This is
hanger situation. So you can see it takes a couple zap straps. I'm doing 2 for redundancy. The pivot works so nice. This thing feels so strong, and it's not even. This isn't even solid. I don't need. I thought I was going to need to do solid infill. I certainly don't. And it's real tight. Everything's real tight. So this all works so good. Now you can see it droops at this weird angle, but that's okay because we've got the arm, the Rodent Tram Express car number 1, and this guy. Check this out.
Yeah. No, it's not a nice road.
I never want to touch these traps because they're going to be covered in mice activity. This just goes in, picks the trap up, and then you bring it over to the thing, flip it on, and now, look at that. I mean, I can't capture the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Right, so it doesn't matter what angle the cable's at. The car stays relatively flat. It's a lot better when the cable's under tension. And it works. And then, again, you just pop this off, and then you can go and set this down back in your trap location. It works. It works first try. I don't need to change anything about that. This all works so good. It's so easy to pull it on and off, and it's so tight when it's on there. Like, it's not actually tight, but it's so solid when it's on there. We don't have to change anything about that. And on top of that, I printed this at like really low infill just because I didn't want to waste material. I don't think I need to print it any thicker. I think it's strong enough, just like that. There's a couple things I want to improve, mostly on this, and basically it has to do with everything has to do with the trap release. I want to be able to reset this trap also without touching this. And so what I'm thinking is I'll just put a couple little feet. So when this trips, there's going to be some little feet on the bottom, so that when I place this on the ground, like this.
Wait, where's the
When I
moam?
place it
Where,
on the ground, it'll actually be.
where's the moam where I test the trap? Here.
Is there a screw?
Like this floors.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It's still in there. It's an important moam. Okay.
I thought they were coming up today. They're coming up tomorrow. Conditioner with a cold towel on my head and finish this and get it printed so we can test them out on the next stream. Toodaloo.
Okay, I think we're back here. Are we? Hang on, y'all. Okay, I think we're back. Let me know. I've got audio. Let me know if this works now. I think we're good. I don't know why it crashes sometimes, but. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. So, streaming a bit early today because my folks are in town, but they're with my sister today. And my sister's giving them like a spa day and a tour of her town, which is really close to my town. They stopped by here yesterday on their way, so I got to see them yesterday. But I have the whole day today to get a bunch of stuff done. And we're in a position right now where a lot can happen, I think, today. And then the rest of the weekend I'm going to be busy, and I'll probably be busy on Monday as well. So I want to try and get as much done as possible today. So we're going to be doing things like adding the tensioner rod to the top station so I can actually apply tension to the whole cable system. That's really easy. I think we're good. I started printing out these little guys. These are the cable rollers. So this is what the whole system's going to roll on. So this is version 1. I tried this is the one that I did on stream the other day when you didn't get the notification, and then I just kind of adapted it a little bit. This is version 2. This one works a little bit better. It's a little simpler. I feel pretty good about them. I'm not 100% sure they're right yet. I might need to change a couple little things, but I wanted to. They print really fast, which is nice. So I want to get them sort of ready to print. So I'm gonna make 12 of these, and then I have to figure out a mounting solution for all that and try and get these installed. And basically, my goal today will be to see if I can get the cable moving. I can kind of do it right now. It's quite a tug to make it actually rotate, and that's due to like just a bunch of friction. It's close, but there's obviously a lot of issues. So we're gonna try and fix all that. And then I actually have an old car on the property that I just remembered I have access to for parts, and I'm gonna see if I can pull that motor out of it. I won't be able to stream that part because it's way on the other part of the property where I don't have any signal. So, but that should only take me a couple, a few minutes. So maybe I'll do that in between streams today. Try and get that pulled out. We probably want to install that today. We'll do that next week or throughout the week. Yeah, we're getting close. We are getting close. So let me just grab a couple things. I was gonna grab my phone and everything so I can. See if we can get that working. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cleaned that lens a bit. Nice. And then I have my battery bank, so I can keep this charged. And I think I'll use the audio on the actual. No, it's okay. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, that's my whole vacuum setup. See the clamp? Yeah, I actually have a video idea where I want to install one of these collectors in my house. Which I've chosen I have my battery pack onto the stand here, so I can move this around. It's real nice. Yes, Boat's here. How's the audio, guys? I'm using the iPhone microphone. Yes, Boat's here. How's the audio, guys? Because I'm using the iPhone microphone. Yeah, so I want to install one of these vacuum systems in my house, like a central vac, and I want to okay, cool. I want to make it gas powered and just like so over. Wait for Boat to get back. And so I'm just gonna shut this door before I get too warm in here. We're at a moderate like 25 degrees today. Yeah, exactly. Ginormous hose. Rosenberg, good to see ya. Rosenberg's over on YouTube. We got a couple people on Twitch as well, Rosenberg. We're gonna try and stream as much as possible today, get a bunch done. There's a lot to do. I got a busy weekend, so I want to try and cram what I would normally do on a weekend in today. And it's kind of a cool day. There's gonna be a few things I'm gonna be able to do on the weekend in the mornings before I head out to go visit my folks at my sister's place. So I will be doing some of those things off stream just because they're all down the hill. I'll film it obviously, but I won't be streaming that stuff. That's just like verifying the cable actually rotates and everything's working fine. So today my goal is to try and get the cable moving freely, try and get all the tensioning and stuff working out. So it's gonna be a fun one today, I think. And obviously, I'll try and keep everybody updated because I don't expect you guys to be on the whole time. But we've got quite a few things to do. So I'll wait for Boat to show you guys where the actual gondola is at right now, like the actual trap part. But I can start showing you guys what I've been working on and what the main plan for today is. So switching over to phone cam, action cam mode. Still need to monitor on my computer, so it's gonna be a bit weird for me. Get used to this. So messy in here. This is the chaos.
Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine.
So I can get way better angles this way. On the.
This is all fine.
Easy, folks. Not that bad. Before we go, I was waiting for Boat, but I don't know where he's at, so I'll just show you. Since we're in the shop now, I'll show you where we're at with the gondola. So I have it clamped via the cable, just hanging here. Oh my god, Ragamuffin, I never showed you this. I never showed you this at all. This is exciting. Okay. How do I get the whole thing in view here? Yeah, that's pretty good. So, gondola's hanging. Gondola's hanging. To take it off, it's actually one-hand operation if you want to. You just pop this off. And look at that. Now you can hold the gondola like this. You can bring it over to your spot. So in this case, let's say we want to set the trap up here. You just pop it down, and then you can release the trap, and you're all good. And then when you trap all your mice, they all go in there. Trap all your mice, you can pick it up again. I accidentally just made the trap door come off, so I'm going to reset that manually. Then you come over here. You can hang it back on the gondola, like so, and it works great. Now the reason I've actually hung this up this way, there's like a lot of slack in this, and actually this part right now is upside down. So this is the connection point to the cable that we came up with, right? And currently it's upside down. It's actually supposed to go like this. That's actually the way it's supposed to hang. But the reason it's upside down is I wanted to test how the cable will be able to change direction from horizontal to angled. And because this cable doesn't have the actual tension there, and it doesn't have the actual angle, I'll explain this better when we go up there. I'm doing it upside down so we can test how by hanging this upside down and basically, by hanging this upside down,
No, it's fun.
I'm simulating that change in
I
direction.
like how things have evolved.
It allows me to then take our wheel
Aaron's easier to say than a ragamuffin,
and
anyways.
simulate how it all rolls once we go over this, and it rolls great. This is awesome. Now here's a really cool thing. Here's a really cool thing that I figured out after the fact, and that's what I love about this. Is it's just like such a simple solution. I'm trying to get a good view on this. Okay, let's water this boy quickly. So we have two zap straps, right? Well, three actually. There's two yellow ones that actually hold the white part onto the cable, and then there's this green one that doesn't really seem to be doing anything. But I'm gonna move it out of the way for a second. And this is just a makeshift solution. We'll do something more designed later. But without that green one there, as the rollers come across, when it hits the white part, there's a point where the roller can easily just slide off the cable like that. Right, it can just slide off. But the rollers have this exposition. We're essentially creating a second track.
What?
So when the roller inevitably has to... Right, it can just slide off. But the rollers have this exposition. We're essentially creating a second track. So when the roller inevitably... so I just need to add little notches here. And it works the other
Sucks
way.
that the stream
Add a little notch
kind
here.
of messed up
So
there.
zap straps don't, so this green one doesn't slide right. Okay. So I'm gonna...
Okay. Yeah, these are some of the nicer shots here too.
Let's get this. I actually need to rethink this whole install. That's what it feels like. Like the second I go out in the sun, it's like I have a crazy infrared heater, which makes sense because it is a crazy infrared heater. Just pointed right at my noggin. Block. So, what do we got to do first? I got to install this new block. Okay. Let's get this. I actually need to. So, what do we got to do first? I got to install this new block on the back of that. So let's do that first. I'm going to maybe... I'm just going to do 2 screws. I'm not going to go crazy on it. No, I have too many roosters right now. I have too many roosters right now. Drill a hole on the back as I put this on. So, you're going to take away. So, yeah, 100%. Nice. I'm going to do this measuring style. Holy, it's hot. So I'm just going to measure from the bottom to the center of the hole, I guess. 5 1/4. 5 1/4, and then just centered on there. So let's do that here. Oh my god, it's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna drill this in now. many things I would have done differently in hindsight? I would have done differently in hindsight.
Oh, that wind sucks.
Putting the cable on before doing the tensioner was dumb. Building any of this out here is dumb. Okay.
That's a nice little gnome.
Okay. So I'm gonna install this as close as possible. I'm gonna have to thread the rod through with getting that same place already. Tight. Should have done a bigger than a half-inch hole because now I gotta thread this rod through manually, but I like how tight it's gonna be. In the right-hand corner. Realistically, yeah, it's off the roof. I did a full exterior insulation on this building when we first got here, and I wrapped it. I'm gonna call it Monopoly. Of it.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, right on. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's even like probably right in those. Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll take this out.
How many roosters? I have 6 roosters. 2 of them don't count because they're tiny and they're dumb. They're like useless. They're smaller than all the chickens. So 2 of them don't count. 2 of them we have in a dude ranch, their own little rooster coop, and then there's 2 with the ladies. So it's actually fine now. We had to separate. We had to put 2 of them away though because they were getting a little bit too rowdy with the chickens.
Our chunky boy in.
But we have like 30 chickens.
Oh god. Now to tighten this. So you can see how the bull wheel, it's supposed to be way out here, and that's what that rod's gonna do. I can't tighten it all the way right now though, because the cable's actually caught on some bushes down there that I gotta still trim. And I want somebody tightening it up here while I'm down at the bottom, making sure nothing destroys itself at the bottom of the hill. I'm gonna do that tomorrow in the morning. My wife will tighten it. And we got walkie-talkie so she can tell me. I can tell her stop if need be. I could do that. I want to do it slowly though. I'm going to do a little bit right now just to kind of see how it works, make sure it actually will work. And that's fine because I have a wrench. It was just hard on my fingers to grab the rod and try and rotate it, so the drill was like genius solution. But in this case, I wanted this to be slow and steady. So I just want to start tightening it just to make sure. I want to twice as well. Alright, you've convinced me. You've convinced me. This is taking way too long. Let's see. I have to do a couple things. Okay, let's pull lock hellish and then in here first.
It was working for a minute there.
Yeah, so I don't really understand what's going on exactly, but it was. Hey, what's up? Killed right there. I tried to. I could.
I mean, that is just such a nice shot. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. Speed it up even more.
Yeah, we weren't hiding any bodies or anything like that. Luckily. So, I can confirm the tightening mechanism works. It's just really slow. I think if I had a ladder here or some sort of platform that my wife can stand on, as long as it's just the shoulder muscles of holding your arm up that high, that is the tiring part of this. That's true. That's true.
Oh my god, this
I can
wind.
have,
This wind.
I might need to put a. So you could kind of see, and apologies for like kind of the garbage. I'm going to clean up all this stuff before I actually film down there. Can't really see
I
the
didn't.
cable. Like
I'm not
I'm
going
even
to.
struggling to see it in real life, but it sinks down quite hard. So I might need to put a tower somewhere in the middle where it's like real droopy. So I have to do all of that before I can even confirm if the sprocket on that wheel is going to be okay, or if I need early on. I just needed to see it for myself. So that's the problem is I might need to take this cable down at some point. And actually I will have to anyways because I don't even have a proper splice on there. So there's still quite a lot to do. But I want to get the rollers, at least the frame of the rollers built today, so that I can.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just keep all this for now.
You can actually see that like holding up based on how it changes the way it sags down the hill. So I do think a lot of the yeah, we're all charged up. My external battery for my phone died though. That was warm, but we did it. We do it. Hold on, I just want to sit down and kind of gather my thoughts for a second. Okay. Oh, that was me plugging my computer in, but I just unplugged it again. So we got the tensioner on, got the wheels designed. I just need to build frames for those. I am so warm right now. I might take a little break to cool down, reset. I know we just got back on. It's only been 3 minutes since we got back from that outage. But I'm sure you can see the sweat on my forehead. I could take a little minute, regroup. My brain is like toast right now. And we can maybe do a bit of designing. yeah. This is too warm at this point. We weren't even out there that long, but it was enough. I think we can design the mount, bring those into Fusion so we can see what we're working with, and then we'll design the actual frame part in CAD, even though we're going to build it from wood. This part just has to be really accurate and really strong, and I don't want to like spend a lot of time outside fussing with stuff. So I'd like to build it in the shop as much as possible, and then just go out there and pop it on. So, and we're going to have to think about a plan as well, because right now the cable's being held up by the existing crossbar that we want to get rid of. So I have to kind of figure out really what.
Don't think I need any of this. I'm going to leave it just for context, but it's not going to be in the video.
Y'all.
yeah, I think I messaged you back on Discord because I ended up I laid down for a second and then I totally fell asleep for a little minute there. I got more heat than I thought I did. It's like not that like I don't know why I'm struggling with the heat so much. It's almost like the heat is like more limitation on this project than almost anything else, which is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna yeah, the sun is quite a boy. The sun is quite a boy. Oops. I don't know if you're supposed to see this one. That's fine. Oh, I see what I did wrong. No. Right this way. There we go. But we're back. We're back. I'm feeling real dry, so I'm trying to like hydrate a lot right now. But that honestly, that little nap might have been a real good call because I'm feeling a little revitalized. My brain feels much fresher despite as I told you about there. Canada Dry, ginger ale. I haven't had one of those in a while. So we gotta figure out how to mount these. I'm really happy with how they work. I'm really happy with how they work on this whole thing. So what I'm gonna do is this is the current model. So I'm gonna go and make a copy of this.
I like we got to figure out how to mount these.
So we gotta figure out how to mount these. I'm really happy with how they work.
Bop. Wait, I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Is there a way I can navigate through the timeline by skipping 10 seconds or so with a hotkey? I'm learning a lot. I'm gonna be so good at editing after this video. I've sort of always just dealt with it, but there's so much footage to comb through. I gotta actually get better at this. Here's the fastest way to skip exactly like a YouTube player, but you can instantly jump forward or backward by any precise amount of time using a quick time code entry sequence. Here's the fastest way. Press plus to go forward or minus to go backward. Type 10. Move through the footage rapidly and do not strictly need a 10 second. Press the up or down keys to instantly snap the playhead backward or forward to the next cut. Skip by 10 frames. Shift right arrow or shift left arrow. Okay, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's good.
Work on this whole thing. So what I'm gonna do is this is the current model. So I'm gonna go in, make a copy of this.
And honestly, I'm just gonna move forward.
Opportunity for the cable to slip off. So I'm glad they're as strong as they are. If it's kind of like tilted a little bit, that's just straighten this out. How look over. Get down and play on that. There's arcade. What?
I gotta cut that out, unfortunately.
Oh, that's.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip ahead here. Oh, I leave, don't I?
Hang on. Let me just mute this for a second. Alright, sorry about that. We have a fixing reference. Ground issue with this.
Wait.
All right, sorry about that. we have something that needs fixing. One of our friends, they're having a weird issue with their dad's electric scooter, so I'm gonna go check it out in an hour.
Oh yeah, we didn't even have to do that. That all got sorted out.
And stuff.
I think. Hey, take it easy. Bye.
6:30 in the morning. I'll be honest, I'm not usually up at this time. But it's been so warm out. It's actually cool outside right now. So I'm going to use this opportunity to try and fix a cable down below. Can't really see it, but we're caught on one thing down there, I think. I don't know if it's easy to tell in this video, but it's so beautiful. Hey, dust, isn't it? Isn't it nice? So I'm going to have to clear these, I think. This is the problem area right here. Get these bushes a little bit out of the way and then like this. This is just so silly. It's such a little individual branch situation. Oh, there we go. That's all it took. Ooh. It's looking a little weird on that end, isn't it? It's almost coming off. Almost coming off down there. That's gonna be a problem. Fix that. So I've been contemplating the addition of a third intermediate tower. And honestly, standing in the middle of this, like we have the height. We actually do have the height. But there's so much sway to this. And it's like so easy to just move this around in every which way, every direction you want. Just due to the fact that this cable is so long. I think the middle tower is going to be necessary, unfortunately. It's not that big a deal. I just don't know where I'm going to put it and how I'm going to manage to mount it on this hill, let alone bring it down this hill. So we'll have to figure that out. I think.
Have we in fact figured out how to mount these?
We'll have to figure that out, but I haven't even had my coffee yet, so I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, the rollers. Yeah. Oh yeah, we figured that out. I like this.
We'll have to figure that out, but I haven't even had my coffee yet, so I'm gonna go do that.
Sit down.
This is ABS. Look at this. Oh, just comes right off. So nice. I've had so much issues with ABS in the past. Up and warping, and it's just like coming up perfect every time with this. Probably that heated chamber, I'm thinking.
Shameless plug.
Okay. No, but I just started, so hopefully I can get it done really quick. Fuck. You have to move it over because the cable isn't lining up with this at all.
I have a bit of a potty mouth off stream. But I'm pretty good at hiding it. F-bomb. It's going real fast, so I'm hoping it's not obvious. Let's go faster. I enjoy it. Yeah. I enjoy it. It's when in private, it's a nice thing, but I don't like to be like that in public. So I'm very good at turning it on and off, which is great. Couple little slip ups, but not too much. It didn't occur to me that I'd have this stuff on the stream though. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like to be a family friendly channel. I think that's good. Because if I was a kid, I'd want to watch this stuff. I think this is all pretty good stuff. Yeah, I don't think it is a good thing to curse around children or anything like that. But I mean, we curse a lot in this town, that's for sure.
Okay, so we've got now the bottom rollers on. It's looking pretty good. It looks, I love the yellow and the black. The counterweight's not off the ground yet, so theoretically we still have some tension to go. You can see the ladder halfway up. That's where I'm gonna put another tower. This is all going pretty good. The fact that this cracked kind of scares me. Actually, I'm gonna throw another screw on there just to be safe. But also, I have the remainder of the spool. It's all still clipped in there, so I'm gonna get that past the rollers and see if I can just pull this whole thing up manually at the top. So that'll be great. Okay, we got the cable fast. We should be able to pull this up. It is a little bit dicey, like this whole thing's quite lopsided and stuff, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Embrace the jank, embrace the jank. Alright, let's get out of here. There's a lot of animal sounds going on. There she is. The cable. It is so cool. You see the cable? Getting down to that. Oh my god, it's so lopsided. I might have to do something about that. Keep hearing stuff.
Yeah, there's the fear. There's the fear. There's the fear emotion. Your little steps. $270? No. Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. Seriously? Steph sent me these pictures here. Oh, little pumpkin. She's a little beast. So cute. And then we're gonna go with 178. Boom. I don't fully understand what's happening here. As a religious person, I've thought about this some. I've drawn the lines for myself in different places than others, avoiding religion-based cussing in favor of not avoiding body function-based cussing. Whether or not that's good, I cannot judge, but it's also, I don't know, just personal. Also, Memphis, Tennessee, which up until like a year ago had the most churches per person in the USA. Oh, really? If I were to cuss in violin lessons. Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. Oh, she's a little beast, that cat. Okay, here's some walking footage.
It's done.
So I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom, and then I also gotta go back to the store. I forgot something. She just told me that I forgot something, so I gotta go. I gotta go back. Um, what time is it right now? 4:13. I think what I'll probably do, I'll probably call it here. I'm gonna take the computer inside. I'll probably do quite a bit more inside. Unless you're really enjoying this, then I can do this outside. But we still got a lot to go here. Oh my god, we have so much to go. Oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, we've cut out a lot here, and we're at 4 hours at that point. There's only 19 hours of footage now, or almost 20 hours. So we've cut out quite a bit. Cut out like 10 hours already. Bunnies. Yeah, bunny. I love bunnies. But yeah, I may as well take a bit of a break here. We've been 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. Take a bit of a break here. What do you think? Should I come back out here until like, because I'll only be like half an hour. I'll only be like half an hour, and then it'll, it's just, I like to go till 6. That's only an hour. I might just stop it here. I think I'm just gonna stop it here. $5:30 to 7. What's up? I'm gonna go.
I was trying to be good, but then
It's okay. It's okay. I need a break, anyways. I've been at this for 2.5 hours.
The spaghetti sauce, and I think it's gonna be really good.
Oh my god, I can't wait for spaghetti. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think I'll drop it here. I'll try and get a bunch more done tonight. I always say that, and then I always go inside, and then I'm just like a lazy bum. But I'm feeling pretty motivated. This is a really easy thing for me to just kind of sit and do, and then yeah, I'll see if I can get through this whole thing tonight. That's kind of the goal. I want to get through this whole thing, cut this down to like, if we can get this to 10 hours total, and then tomorrow, well, oh, I should make the best. Should make the best spaghetti. It's so good. I have like, like you have a dinner plate, and you fill a dinner plate up, but like I like to try and, well, I don't try, but like usually a one layer dinner plate is like my usual dinner, but with spaghetti I go for a mountain. I can do a mountain on a dinner plate, and I won't stop. Same with Chinese food for whatever reason. So I'm gonna try and get through this tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be working outside. I'll see how much of it I can stream, but it's also gonna be raining tomorrow, and that's why I want to work outside tomorrow, because it'll be cool. But if it's raining, I obviously can't stream, so I'll just try and film it. But I'll touch base on that. I'll probably stream a bit in the morning. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's call it here. We're getting a lot done. This is progress. Stream the rain. I filmed so much rain stuff. The problem is I don't have a window that shoots. If I had a window out that way where the gondola is, that would be so much better, but I don't have a window that way, unfortunately. So yeah, all the window. Oh, I guess I could do. No. Maybe. Nah, I don't think I have a window that even kind of points to it. I have the one back there, but it's too far this way. It doesn't see the gondola from the window. It would from the balcony, but there's no cover on the balcony. So you could like dox yourself, but that's not. It's all good. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, we'll call it here. I'm gonna try and get through this, and then the next time we do an editing run, we're gonna take it from 10 hours to 5 hours, and then we're gonna try and take it from 5 hours to 1 hour, and then we're gonna try and take it from 1 hour to like maybe 30 minutes, and then the rest of the video. So, that's the idea. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Definitely tomorrow because I gotta do some. Yeah, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. We got cold days. Actually, the weather's looking real nice, and by nice I mean like not sunny. Which where I live, that's the nice weather. Yeah, we got. Ooh, oh. Okay, let me just show you this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Look at this weather. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, look at the look at this weather. Look how good that is. Look how good that is. So actually, Saturday. Oh. Saturday's only gonna be 15, and then like next week. It's going down to 12. Hot. So, the next few days is going to be amazing for working outside. So we're going to try and get a lot done. But I also have to still design a few things. I got to make a bunch of these. And I got to perfect this. I got to make this better. Because right now, this doesn't even work yet. The problem with this is... when this sits on the cable, it looks like it should work, but for whatever reason, when the cable's under tension, it can just slip right out, no problem. So I think I just need to cut this at an angle. So I'm going to have to experiment with that a little bit to make sure that this grabs onto the cable good enough. I mean, this probably honestly would work. This probably would work. But I just want to make it a little bit better. So we're going to have to spend a bit of time on stream doing that. So we'll do that tomorrow. And we'll start getting some stuff done. Like, I really need to get the gondola working in the next day or so that I can start catching mice. Because I got to catch mice for multiple days in a row. And then I have to film the mice going down the gondola for multiple days in a row. Because... I can't just leave the mice in the gondola and just like set up cameras, send them down, set up cameras, send them down. I mean, if it's cool enough, I guess I could do that. Anyways, we'll figure all that out, but that's the plan. We're going to try and get as much outside stuff done as possible. I'll probably do the editing at night off stream. So we're going to really compress this down. We're going to make this as tight as possible. And then hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have some mouse footage to actually end this video with, and then we still got to film all the other stuff. So, what's the date today? My birthday's on the 9th of September, and I really don't want to be doing this by then. That's in exactly 2 weeks. So that's kind of like my absolute limit. And obviously, if it happens, I'll still keep working on this after that point. But like by the 9th of September, I want this to be out. Ideally, I want this to be out next week if I can. I don't know. I've never done it where I'm already working on the video while still working on the project. I've always finished the project before I even start the video. So this is kind of a bit, I don't know how to gauge the time of this. I don't know how long this is still going to take me. But I'm going to cram. I'm going to be cramming the next week so that we can get this done, get this out, and I can move on with my life. So that's where we're at. Anyways, appreciate it. Always. Thank you so much for hanging out. Makes things so, like, if I had to do this by myself, I would have given up, I think. I would have bailed on this. Like, there's so many times, especially in the last little bit, where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to quit on this, but I can't. And you guys are helping me push through. So appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow for sure. We'll be on the stream tomorrow for sure. Okay. Oh, actually, wait. probably tomorrow, but I haven't gone to do the big shop in the city yet, so we'll figure that out. That might happen tomorrow. If it does, I'll message you. Okay. All right. Take it easy.